Okay, so West Bromwich Albion, the team that my old boss, supported. Hey, if you're watching, they've had a decent transfer window. They've signed a few players which I wouldn't recommend any team signed, but nonetheless, you've done well. You've signed some good players. You've kept hold of some good players as well. More importantly, going to talk about the players you lost first, though. I do that quite often. Marc-Antoine Fortuné to Wigan. Wigan have had a good window, by the way, but they're in the Championship. Gonzalo Jara came in last year, on loan the year before that. Never really made an impact, so he's gone out on a free. Jerome Thomas to Crystal Palace on a free. Yeah, he'll play more games for Palace, especially now that you guys have got Sinclair in on loan. James Hurst for Crawley Town. He's gone. Has gone to Crawley Town even. And Peter Odemwingie to Cardiff. Obviously, he hasn't played for you guys since January last year, when he turned up at QPR on transfer deadline day without permission. So obviously, you guys weren't happy with him for that. But anyway, he's gone now. Players you've brought in, starting with the most expensive, Victor Anichebe from Everton. Spent a lot of money on him, £6 million. Not sure he's worth it. He's played a few games for Everton, but I can't see the value there. Don't think he's going to play many games. You'll sell him in a year or two for £2 million, maybe. Stefan Sessegnon, on the other hand, from Sunderland for £6 million. Great signing. If you look at his first 6 months at Sunderland, he tore the place apart. It was like Sunderland have had a good record of having good players up front. They had Darren Bent, then they had Asamoah Gyan, then they brought in Sessegnon, and he was brilliant for 6 months. Dropped off last year, don't know why. I think he was like injured or something happened in his life. But now he's at West Brom. He's moved on. He's ready to be brilliant again, I believe. So that was a good signing. Anelka, now the first of the not quite sure transfers. You brought him in for free, so you're not really going to lose anything, because I can't believe he's commanding a high wage either. But has he still got it at 36? Okay, he's a legend and has scored hundreds of goals in his career. Is he still going to be brilliant? Don't believe so. As a supporting striker, good player on his own up front? No, not at all. Lee Camp come in, good backup keeper for Ben Foster. Zoltan Gira, I have no idea what's going on, but every single year you seem to sell Zoltan Gira and buy him straight back. I don't know why. He's a decent player, but you've done it again. I don't know why. Diego Lugaro. He's a Uruguayan international who still plays pretty much every game for them. He's a defender, solid as a rock at times, at other times can look lazy. He's come from PSG on a free. PSG let a lot of defenders go this year. Not sure why. Thiago Silva just, no, not good enough. Anyway, good signing when he's on form and when his mind is right. I think that's only going to be half the time though. Morgan Alfaliano. Now his brother or cousin has gone to Newcastle, not made an impact. I think he's the older one and he's more prominent. I think he's going to make a good impact. I think he's going to play the majority of games. He's on loan at the moment, but there is a buyout clause, £1.7 million, I believe. So I think he's going to make a good impact. I think you're going to sign him at the end of the year. Grogan Popov, second year, you've got him in on loan from Dynamo Kiev. The only thing I remember him for last year was spitting at an Arsenal player. I can't remember which one it was. That's a terrible thing to know about him, but that's all I remember him for. So obviously his image needs repairing. We go down to last two loan signings, Scott Sinclair. And now in the Man City video, I told a story about when I saw his wonder goal, because I'm the Plymouth Argyle fan. I saw him play for us on loan from Chelsea against Barnet in the FA Cup. He scored a wonder goal. Go and check out the Man City video for that, because it's a great story. You can check it out on YouTube. I'm sure there's a video of it somewhere. Scott Sinclair, wonder goal, Plymouth Argyle versus Barnet, FA Cup. That's all you need to remember. But he's a good player. His best years, I believe, are when he was at Swansea. No, it began with an S. Going from the Championship to the Premier League, he played brilliantly for them. And Mate Viadra. Now, this guy has come in sort of to replace Lukaku. He's come in on loan from Udinese. He was at Watford last year and was, I believe, the top scorer either in the Watford team or in the Championship or both. He got over 20 goals. Can he transform that to the Premier League? Not when he's stuck behind Shane Long, not when he's stuck behind Anelka, not when he's stuck behind Sessegnon. If he gets a game, I think he'll prove the fans that he's got it, but I can't see him getting many games, and so I can't see a permanent transfer in it. Anyway, I think Steve Clarke is a safe pair of hands. I think not relegation fodder, but not top half of the table, so bottom half, but safe.